Hello everyone, it is I, Ben, and I am back with another card break for you. And again, I'm just here by myself doing this one because it's another Pokemon one. And Auntie's not a big fan of Pokemon. And she puts up with Harry Potter and she'll open up Lord of the Rings, but I don't think she really cares too much about Pokemon. But I have something a little bit special here for you in this video, and I will show it to you right here. You can see I have Pokemon, the first movie trading card packs, and I only have 5 of these packs. I do have I think 7 more coming in or something. I actually bought these packs for pretty cheap. I got these for around $25 for the 5 packs, which is actually pretty good because these packs sometimes go for a little bit more. I have a couple of these cards, and I guess I opened them when I was a kid, or someone in my family opened them when they were kids, because here's kind of a neat story for you. So I was at my parents' house for 4th of July, and my brother Tony and I were going to look for some of my other brother Ted's old trading card Pokemon cards. We thought maybe they'd be down in the basement somewhere. So we went down to the basement. We were also looking for a Game Boy Yellow that we had, which was a Pokemon, or Game Boy Color, but it was like the yellow Pokemon version of the one that came out when the Pokemon Yellow came out. So we were searching for that. We were searching for these cards, and we found a box of old cards, and it had football cards in it. It had some hockey cards in it, which is weird because we don't even like hockey. I mean, it's okay, but we never collected hockey. We don't really watch it. It had basketball cards in there. It had some NASCAR cards that I collected growing up, and then it had dispersed in the box, just kind of thrown about, were some Pokemon cards. And they were these Topps Pokemon cards, like the ones that we had opened up in the other video, the ones that you can see right here. And so if you remember, I opened up those packs, and I had said I remember opening up packs of these Topps animation Pokemon cards when I was a kid, and I found those cards. That was just in a box in my parents' basement, still there. So these in my hand are actually cards from that box, and there was probably, I don't even know how many there were. I mean, I have a whole stack of them. I was able to actually fill in quite a bit of my set that I had from the first video that I opened up these packs, but there was a ton of them. So you can see here, there was just a regular Charizard card that was in there, and that one had the black label, so that wasn't the first printing because that's the blue label. I think the black label is the second printing, but had another one of those. And this card's actually in really, really nice condition. That doesn't have the residue that my other cards did from the packs I just opened because they had been closed for so long. So it doesn't have that residue. So these ones are actually in really nice condition. The corners on this are pretty good. So I'm thinking I might send this one in to get graded just to see. Also got this Mewtwo card that was in there. This one has a blue label, so this one would be a first series printing. This one is a little bit more dinged up. The corners aren't the best. It has some white spots there on the corners. The back's actually pretty good, so just a couple on the white spots. If I were to take a guess, I've never had anything graded, but from what I've seen, videos and whatnot wise, I would say that this would be graded as a 7 or an 8. A PSA 10 of this is just a base Mewtwo card from the top series, actually just sold on eBay like yesterday on auction for around 60 bucks. So I obviously wouldn't expect to get that much out of this, but I would assume this is probably even a $15 to $20 card if it was graded even as an 8 or something. So that would be kind of cool. So these are some of the cards I wanted to show you because these are the ones that we're going to be looking for in these packs that we're going to be opening up here in a little bit. So these packs mostly just have scenes from the movie in them, and there can be foil cards and whatever, but they also have some of these evolution cards. And you can see I have 2 of these evolution cards right here. And on the back of these cards, you have like the different stages. And so this one says Evolution 12 of 12. So there were 12 evolution cards that you could get. And these ones could also come as a foil type card. It could be just like a silver foil, and I think they made rainbow foil of these as well. So you can see these ones here, like this is Dragonair and then Dragonite, so Evolution 11 of 12, so that's what the backs look like. So these are placed randomly in packs, so these packs could have some of these evolution cards, and it has basically like your base Pokemon, so it's going to have the Bulbasaur evolution, it's going to have the Squirtle evolutions, it's going to have Charmander evolutions, and then it had these evolutions, and that's 12, I think, because that's 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, that's it. So those are the 4 that you can go after for evolutions. So here you can actually see another one. Here's the Ivysaur. And then here's a Bulbasaur from that. So that's what these cards look like. So they're pretty cool cards. And there's the evolution. There's evolution 1 of 12. You can see this one says 2 of 12. These are in okay condition. The corners are a little bit dinged up. There's some whitening on the top because, again, these were just rolling around in a box in my parents' basement. And we really probably didn't take very good care of them as kids because they're just cards to us. And they still are just cards, but they're kind of fun to look at. Here's another one. Here's a Blastoise. That's evolution 9 of 12. This is just a regular card. Here's actually a foil card, and this one I'm also thinking about maybe getting sent in to get graded. It has a little ding right here in the bottom left, but other than that, and then some whitening up here on the top in the corner. So it would probably get graded as like a 7, I would think, maybe a 6. But it's a pretty cool card. Nice Blastoise, and that's one of the foil evolution cards that you can get. So I think it's pretty cool. Here's just a regular Blastoise from the first series. But this one I took out because it has really good corners, and everything else looks pretty good in it. So I'm also thinking about maybe sending that one in to get graded. Here is something else that is in this box. And I don't know if this one might be from a different box. I think so. I don't think this is going to be from the ones that we're opening up, but they have cards that are like this. And I'll explain this here very quickly. So there are cards like this that we could find potentially in these packs of those evolution cards. So of those 12 cards, and they're cut like this. It's a die cut card is what they're called. And so the first, like the starter Pokemon, it's cut on the right hand side of the card. The middle Pokemon, so if it was like Charmander, it'd be cut on the right. If it was Charmeleon, it's cut on both sides, like this one is. And then if it was Charizard, it would be cut only on the left side. And the idea is that you take the 3 die-cut cards and you can like put them together kind of to form a puzzle. And so that was the thinking. Now this is from a later set, I believe, a later series of cards, not the ones in these packs. But this is kind of the premise. These are chase cards. So these are ones that they're just randomly inserted into different packs. So it's possible that one or more of these packs have one of those chase cards in them. And I want to give you just a little total on something. Now this is kind of an extreme thing, but it did sell, and it just sold in April. So I think it was like April 20th, a die-cut Charizard card from that you could get in one of these packs that was graded as a PSA 10, sold for $565 on eBay. So crazy amount of money for one of these cards. Probably the most expensive one of these cards that has been sold. So there is potentially some value here. Some of these other cards that were graded PSA 10 that are like the foil Charizard ones, again, mostly these are all Charizard, like $100, $60, $70. So there is a little bit of value that can be made in here. And actually, in my parents' basement, guess what I found from this series? This is a foil Charizard, and this is one of those evolution cards. You can see right here, evolution 6 of 12. Now this card would not grade very well, and I'm not going to bother to take it to get graded, because you can see you have some whitening up here on the top. The corners are a little dinged up here, and then the front is scuffed up. So this card would not grade very well, but it's a cool card to have in the collection. So I'm pretty I'm pretty happy that we have this card and that we found it, and it was, again, just sitting in a box in my parents' basement. So I wanted to kind of take you through these cards so you have an idea of what will be coming up in here and kind of what we're looking for. We're looking for a better foil of this Charizard, if we can get one that's more pristine. Any of these evolution cards would be cool, but we really are looking for a Charizard die-cut card, where it's going to be cut on the left-hand side. So if we can pull that card and it looks good, then I'll definitely be sending that one in, because hey, one just sold on eBay for over $500. So without further ado, let's take a quick break. I'll get things ready to go, and we'll open up these 5 Pokemon The First Movie Topps packs. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. So only 5. Now there's 8 trading cards, and one of them is going to be a foil card, and I think that's just kind of random foil card here. Now you can see the black logo here. That means this is a second series printing, or second printing, I guess, because the first one is blue. So it has a blue logo on there. So this is the second printing. But you can see even on the bottom here. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you. It even says on the pack on the bottom, look for die-cut embossed evolution cards, and there's sticker cards. I forgot, there are some sticker cards that you could get as well. But these packs were only $1.99 back in the day. So it's randomly inserted. So that's what we're looking for. The die-cut embossed Charizard is what we want. But honestly, getting any evolution card or getting any die-cut card would be very cool. So let's go ahead and open up this first pack. I am fully expecting that these are going to be very sticky like the other ones were. They've just been sitting for a long time. I mean, these are 2000, 2001, I think. So again, these cards are very, very old. All right. Well, hey, right off the bat here, I believe, actually, these aren't too sticky. Yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, you can see these cards are actually really pristine. Corners are really nice. There's no whitening. They haven't been rolling around my parents' basement for however many years. So we have an evolution card. This is great, and it's Charmander. Very cool card. So there's a nice Charmander evolution card. I'm actually going to be putting these in sleeves just because I do want to keep them kind of pristine. So this Charmander evolution card is a nice one. The other ones I won't be putting in sleeves, just the evolution and chase sort of cards. So very cool. That's a great first card to pull from the pack. This is what most of the other cards are going to look like here. The scenes from the movie. So you have Mewtwo Strikes Back Underwater Adventure. I'll just show you the back of the card here really quick. It's got some information about the scene in the movie. So pretty cool there. Donphan. I should have watched this movie. It's been a while. I think this is going to be our foil. Actually, this one is stuck. So the first card wasn't stuck, but we have another card that's very stuck to the back here. There it is, Meowth ×2. That's kind of funny. These aren't the best quality cards. Like, it's very pixely here, like they just took a screenshot from the movie or something, but they're still kind of cool to have. I was saying I should have watched the movie before I opened these. Oh, this is actually a pretty cool card, though. Look at this. Awakenings. There's your foil card right there. And that's like Mew, like waking up. I might put that in a sleeve just because that one looks really, really cool. Nice foil effect going on there to it. What's it say on the back? 10 long years, Pokemon researchers struggle to create a super clone to the world's single most powerful Pokemon. With the birth of Mewtwo, the dream is now a reality. It's a pretty cool card. Yeah, I think I'm going to sleeve that one up just because that's a cool foil card to get. Pretty iconic moment in the movie. So, pretty cool there. Alright, we got Battle Before Lunch, the Chase for Pikachu, and there's this regular Awakenings card there. The foil is definitely better. Alright, so there was our first pack. Let's go open up pack number 2 now. I wonder if you get one evolution card per pack. Like the one that we just got, Charmander. I wonder if we'll get another one in this pack or if they'll be mostly just movie cards. That would be interesting to find out. Oh, look at sad little Pikachu here. He says, come on, we need help. This is a Pikachu's vacation card. His cards are actually in pretty good condition, so I'm pretty pleased about that. So that's good. They are still a little stuck together, though. Put that over there. So look at that. Here's another evolution. That's a really nice one. Once again, that's much better than the one that was in my parents' basement. Corners look good. Just a little bit of whitening up there. But overall, card actually looks pretty good there. So a nice Bulbasaur. Number 1 evolution. So we got a Bulbasaur, we got a Charmander. Let's see if we can get Squirtle. That'd be nice. So there's a nice card right there. There's another Pikachu's Vacation. A Great Day. Here's a sticker card. That's fun. Bulbasaur sticker card. And it's got Mewtwo's butt on the back. Well, that's pretty cool. That's different. Put that one up there. Here's our foil card. Marina in Chaos. Cool little foil. I don't think we'll just... That one's not as cool as the Awakenings one. New Friends and Farewells. Don't Cry, Togepi. And Success. Huh. Charizard. There you go. Alright. Very cool. That was pack number 2. Let's go with pack number 3. Here we go. So we got 2 of the evolutions. That's good. I'm thinking maybe you will get 1 per pack. That's my guess. If I had to take an educated guess, I'm guessing 1 per pack We'll find out. Here's a Reunited. Better Than Ever. Yep, here's another one. Wartortle. It's a pretty cool looking card right there. Pokemon Stage 2, Wartortle. Very nice. Now, you know, one of these things, these are loose packs. People are selling the like booster boxes of these for a pretty decent amount of money online as well. I'm not sure if the guy that I bought these from, if he could like feel the edge of the pack and feel if there's a die cut card in there. So you just never know, I guess. There's a cool sticker. Got Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard. That's pretty cool. I like those stickers. So we'll see. We'll see if that's the case. There's the Temple of Mewtwo. Another cool foil card there. Hey, look at this. We got 2 evolutions in a pack that time. We got the Dragonair evolution. Once again, that one looks much better than the one that I have already. So we'll put that one in a sleeve. Battle Renewed and Pikachu's Vacation. Cool, cool. So, Dragonair, that's pretty nice. Yeah, overall, these cards seem to be pretty in pretty good shape. So that is good news bears right there. 2 packs left. Don't have high hopes for a die cut card, but you never know. Like I said, I do have like 7 more packs of this coming in. I bought from some guy off Mercari. I'll probably open those up so we can see about that. We do have a, look at that, we're gonna have an evolution card as our last card there. But again, I don't know if you can like feel, you know, and feel that there's a die cut card. I'm sure it's possible, but you never know. Looks like Trouble, Pikachu's Vacation. Nice, there's another evolution card of Dragonite. We have him as well, but once again, this card is definitely looking better than mine that I already have. So very good, Dragonite, Stage 3. I'm liking it. Here is The Future Looks Bright. Gotta remember to sit up so you can see me, okay? Looks like Trouble. Trap Charizard, that's kind of a fun foil card to have there. Trap Charizard. And the best of the best. That was it there. Ash and Company. And there we go. Another evolution. This one's Ivysaur. Stage 2. Little bit of whitening in the back there up on the top. Little bit of a damaged corner. But other than that, it looks very good. Very good. So we'll put that one over there. All right, last pack. Maybe we can have some last pack magic. Not even asking for a Charizard. Just a die cut card. We'll see. But hey, it's been nice getting 2 evolutions in these last couple packs. That's been good. Let's see. No die cuts. Nah, no die cuts for this one. I would be able to tell looking at the side of them. So I don't know. I don't know if it's if that's something people would do. I mean, I'm sure people would do it. But so we got Rebellion. Hey, I can finally complete my set now. We got all of the evolutions. Dratini. So we got Dratini, we got Dragonair, and we got Dragonite. So I actually have all the evolution cards now for this one. So that is pretty cool. Nice. Sweet. All right, here we got Playtime. The Future Looks Bright. Here is going to be our foil card. Oh, there's another cool one, Stealing Pokemon. I'm going to put that one in a sleeve. I like the Mewtwo look on there, so that's pretty cool. Nifty, nifty, nifty. We have the Story of Mewtwo. Leaving the Nest. Oh, that would be a cool foil card to have with his eyes like that. And the Tempest, A Bad Omen. Not too bad. You know what? I can't complain. For 25 bucks or whatever it was, $25, I'm pretty pleased with these cards. These ones I don't care too much about. I'll keep the foil cards and whatever. I mean, I'll keep all of them, but don't really care about the animation cards as much. Really just going after these evolution cards and those die cut cards if we could have found any in this, but was not meant to be today. The sticker cards are actually pretty cool as well. So the Stealing Pokemon card is pretty nice. There's that Stage 1 of the Dratini. So we have all of those. Here's an Ivysaur. There's the Dragonite. There's the Dragonair. Wartortle. Bulbasaur. Another cool just foil card there. And we got the Charmander. Stage 1. So I'm pretty pleased. And again, being able to kind of compare my cards here. These ones definitely much better shape. So just looking at them, the corners on the ones I just opened are very good, if not pristine. No whitening as opposed to mine, which has whitening all over the place from where they've been banged around. So I'll take it. I'm happy with the upgrade anyway. So that's a good thing. But that's it. When I get the next packs in, I will open those ones up for you as well, and we'll hunt a die-cut Charizard card together. That will probably be the last of my Pokemon opening cards, because unless I can find some of these for cheap, but not, I just thought, oh, this would be fun to open up again. But I'm not a really big Pokemon collector, especially the trading card game ones, because to get some of the original ones that I grew up with, so expensive. But we'll have plenty of other unboxing videos for you. And hey, if you've stayed tuned for this long in the video, if you visit thearcadecouple.com, we actually have all the information for some of the card breaks that we have been doing. We have a ton of Star Wars boxes coming in. 2019 Star Wars Skywalker Saga and 2019 Star Wars Journey to the Rise of Skywalker hobby boxes. We have a lot of them coming in. We have some very variations of breaks and styles coming up, from a half case break to some mixers to some individual boxes. And I also bought 2 boxes of Star Trek 2020 Star Trek Original Series Inscription hobby boxes, so maybe you're interested in that. If you are, visit thearcadecouple.com, has all the information you need down there, or you can reach out to us on Twitter at arcadecouple, or you can reach out through email, and you can visit thearcadecoupleba for Ben and Downey at gmail.com, and I'll have all the information for all those links down in the description below. But thank you so much for joining me for this card break, and we have more card breaks coming up. We have some Harry Potter card breaks coming up, and lots of other fun stuff for you. So stay tuned to the channel as we await to go back to the arcade. But thanks for your continued support. We love you all. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Bye. War Turtle.